In this video, I'm going to try and keep it short, but it's primarily just about the facial features, just how to execute them properly. Meaning, how to draw the eyes, how to set the right angles, um, how to draw the mouth, how to set the right angle, how to keep it all within the same proportions, how to use perspective to help you deal with that, how to set markers to help us get the right type of perspective. So here I'm setting up markers, meaning I'm looking at the original eye. I've set up markers there. I'm going to my 3/4 view, trying to set up markers there to get the right perspective, to get the right feel for what I'm trying to design. I'm going to switch up colors just because it'll make it easier for me to see what I'm doing, um, and get these marker points to help me understand the angle of the eye. It's always important to really get that basic understanding, push out to the right direction. Then when you're drawing these things, you really don't have questions, you have more answers that'll help guide you in the right direction to draw something. And this, applies to simple characters, more complicated characters. Really, again, there's power in simplicity. It doesn't matter what type of character you're trying to design. Could be something that's meant for illustration, meant for storybook, meant for animation, meant for comic books, or video games. The more you simplify it, the easier it's going to be for you to draw things. Again, looking for those angles. I did pre-draw some of these sections to help me get a better understanding of how I want the eye to turn. I'm flipping this around to help me get that better perspective. And once I get that better perspective, then it helps me at the end because I can retrace that, and I'll have eyes that match up, right? And that have the same type of feel. In my 3/4 view, I like to skew the eye um, because it's skewed into that perspective. Depending on how much you skew it, it might look alright, it might look worse. In my side view, I like to do the same type of skew depending on the character. This character is asking for a skew in the eye, so I'm going to put that in there. I have a head in the middle of both the 3/4 and the side view, just to help me get a better perspective of how I want to get this done. It's going to take you a couple of times, trial and error, right? Just figure out if it's working, figure out if it's not working, and if you can get a better perspective of how it's working or how it's not working, then it'll give you a better opportunity to trace out. Um, Anyways, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to continue the demo. So just look for some of my visual cues and see if this will help you get a better perspective of that. I'm still going to go ahead and just quickly draw some of these eyes and before I move on to anything else. So just keep the shapes as similar as possible, meaning try to keep those angles matching. Meaning you don't want to draw something that's in a front view and a 3/4 view unless if the drawing calls for. But if not, just take your time, get this stuff in there, draw it right, and once you're done, like I said, you'll get something that you're going to be proud of, something that's going to be a lot of fun to work with, and that won't pose so many questions, right? Remember, it's all about putting volume down. Think about the volume. How do I get volume behind my drawing? How do I get the drawing to pop? Well, the only way to do it is to have a good understanding of how things line up. So the markers are helping me, the construction lines are helping me, the lines that I'm adding for the angles are helping me out. Um, just any little thing that you guys can use to help you guys get these designs down. So with this mouth, for example, I'm going to set a couple of markers again to help me understand where I want things to be placed. Might not be 100% accurate, but it's accurate to me, meaning that within the scope of me eyeballing this, I'm understanding where things should line up. That way when I start placing my lines to define the form, it's not completely off. You get something that looks accurate to the original drawing, right? The main idea with character turns is to get as inaccurate of a drawing as possible, meaning get something that's really going to look like the original drawing. Be playful with it. If you have to make adjustments, then we can make adjustments. Like here, for example, and I'm going to have to make an adjustment, so I'm going to lower my eraser, do something that's a little bit smaller, and make an adjustment here just to fit a little bit better. That way when my character's done, it doesn't look off. It doesn't look like if it doesn't belong, or if it doesn't look like if it's the cousin of the character. It looks right on with the actual illustration. So I will get this done, get this designed, and move on to the next drawing.